I'm Mary Maranville, and welcome to Ventura County October Farmer of the Month. I'm here in beautiful Bardstown, California at Chivas Skincare and Goat Farm with Donna Johanson and Lauren Johanson Jones. Hi everybody, and I've known you ladies for a few years now.
Yeah.
And but can you tell me a little bit about your family heritage and where you're from and how you got to Bardstown?
Well, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, and raised in New Jersey. I'm just a mishmash of different nationalities, but my husband is Swedish, just about 100%. So that's where the Johanson comes from.
And that's where you must get your blonde hair.
Yes.
So how did you end up in Bardstown?
Okay, well, I first got 2 goats and I raised them at my home in Camarillo, but then I wanted to get more animals, more goats, so for like a year, I searched for like 100 different properties throughout Ventura County, and then I found this property and I fell in love with it right away, and here we are.
It is beautiful. They have goats, they have chickens, they have pigs and tortoises, and a cow named Diva that's standing not too far from us. And Lauren, was it also was it your dream to have a farm as well?
I mean, yes and no. It sort of just happened. I mean, my mom got the goats, and we had raw milk to drink, and she started making soap, and everybody loved it. And I had just gotten home from college at the time and was just helping her create different soap concoctions in the kitchen, and it all just sort of happened. I don't know. I mean, you sort of skipped over it, but when I grew up in New Jersey, we lived on a sheep farm, so there was always a bit of that farming in our blood, I guess. But yeah, it sort of just happened. I don't know.
Yeah. So tell me a little bit about the farm. How many acres do you have?
Well, this farm is only 1 acre, which is, a little embarrassing at first, but we do so much here and people really enjoy it.
1 acre? You're doing a lot with 1 acre.
Absolutely.
I mean, you can see the goats behind us. And how many goats do you have on the property?
We have about 20.
20 goats.
Yeah.
And you have your chickens, and you have
9 chickens, 4 pigs, 3 tortoises, and what else? And Diva, of course, our orphaned cow that we rescued.
Okay.
And you can hear Lola, our farm dog, in the background.
Which is great.
Yeah.
So you started with 2 goats.
Yes.
And so how did you go from the transition of having this delicious raw goat's milk and then all of a sudden discovering or deciding that you wanted to make skincare products?
Well, it was really just out of necessity. I had just too much milk. We had 2 goats, prolific milkers. One was named Precious, but her nickname was Dolly Parton. So we just had too much milk.
I love it.
Yeah, and you milk them twice a day and just an abundance of milk. So I taught myself to make cheese and yogurt, ice cream, but it was still too much milk with just 2 goats. Eventually I started making soap in my kitchen, gave them away as Christmas gifts, stocking stuffers, and then everybody wanted more. It just started slowly like that.
So was the first batch of soap, was it perfect, or did it take some time to get the recipe right?
Well, in the beginning I used a book and I did it verbatim. You have to be very careful making soap, so yeah, it turned out great.
Okay. And so you come into the picture and you're helping your mom. Were you interested in different products than she was? Like, did you decide that you wanted more of the moisturizers and the soaps, or?
Well, when I had graduated college and I had traveled overseas for about a year, and while I was there, you had already started making soap at that point. So while I was there, I was constantly researching ingredients in other countries, and I had learned a lot about fair trade ingredients and a lot about the benefits of essential oils. So I think when we started working together, those were 2 things that we started doing. And you also were making probably 40 different scents. And actually, when we first started, we ordered all these oils, and it's fun to experiment and explore. But over time, it was about narrowing down to the most popular and really focusing on the line.
So your mom just said that she started making them and giving them away as gifts to your friends. And how quickly did this become okay, we're on to something here, and selling them at retail? And
well, the first year or 2 was definitely friends and family. And then you had done not a farmer's market, like a kind of a craft show at my brother's middle school. And there was a lady there that had very sensitive skin. She was very timid to order it. And this is all hearsay. I wasn't there actually. But she had super sensitive skin, and she agreed to try our fragrance-free soap. And my mom gets a call about a week later. This is the best soap I've ever used. Like, I've tried everything, expensive stuff, and this is the only thing that works. And she ordered 12 more right then and there. And I think that was sort of the light bulb for my mom, being like, oh, we're onto something here. And then we did, I'm trying to remember. Oh, it was actually the Oktoberfest at Underwood Farms.
That's
We
right.
had a little booth, and we had our first wholesale order for a store in Carpinteria. And then it sort of all grew from there.
Now, how many stores are you in now?
About 80.
Yeah, close to
80
100.
stores.
Oh, I think so.
Congratulations. Across the country or predominantly?
Across the country.
Okay,
Hawaii,
wonderful.
too.
Yeah.
Wonderful, wonderful. So who milks the goats, by the way?
Well, I used to milk them day and night when I was in Camarillo, but when I moved to the farm, came to the farm, I have help. I do still milk them, but I don't milk them every day.
Because that's a big commitment. I
It
was
is.
raised on a dairy farm, a
Oh.
cow farm in upstate New York,
Oh.
and I know what a commitment it is to
Yes.
have dairy, whether it's goats
Yes.
or cows,
Yes.
in the morning and at night.
Yes, whether it's Christmas or your birthday or if you're on vacation, they still need to be milked twice a day.
They do. They
I'm
do.
forgiving.
So this is wonderful that you've made this commitment to have a farm, to have I can also tell that you're so kind to your animals. I mean, you know their names and you're,
Oh, yeah.
so it's a really lovely family-oriented farm. And tell us about some of the events and activities you have, because you're very much a part of the community. You really invite the community in to your farm, and it's a very family-oriented place. You get a lot of kids that come here. So tell us a little bit about the activities. I know you have a big event coming up.
We do,
You were
yeah.
part of Ventura County Farm Day, but you also have your own.
Our fall farm day is what we
Yes.
call it. It's on October 24th. It's a Saturday, the last Saturday of the month. And it's awesome. It's one of our favorite events. We do about 5 events a year, so they're all great in their own way. But basically, people from the community can come and they can visit the farm, and they can either sign up for general admission, which means they can come and they can meet the animals, and they can visit the soap showroom, or if they want, and we highly recommend it for first-time visitors, is our farm tour, so our farm and soap workshop tour. And basically, my mom gives them a more intimate tour of the property, a little bit of history about the farm, and they also get sort of more private access to the soap workshop, which is where we make all the soap, so they can see how we make everything.
What fun. That sounds,
Yeah.
I'm definitely coming on October
Yay.
24th.
Oh.
I look forward to it. And if someone wanted more information about that day, what is your
Yeah, if you-
website?
Our website is chivasskincare.com, and if you go to chivasskincare.com/farm-events, that's all the farm event information. I also don't want to forget to mention that on Fall Farm Day we do goat milking demos,
Oh,
and
wonderful.
actually my husband does that, and he gets a real kick out of it. So do all the guests. So it's fun.
Wonderful.
Yeah, children and adults really love to milk goats, and a lot of people have never done it before, and they love it. They're so excited to do that, and we only do that, on October 24th every year, and
And what time does it start?
10 to 3.
10 to 3. Perfect. And I don't know if you realize this, but that's how I discovered you,
Oh,
because
yeah?
I Googled Farm Day way back when, like 3 or 4 years ago, and your
right.
farm came up, and I was like, oh, this looks interesting. So, and here we are.
Yeah, that's
So we're
great.
going to go into your workshop a little bit and into your gift shop where all the soaps are.
Okay.
Yeah, let's walk over that way. Okay, Donna, so you've just milked your goat this morning, and now you've got your goat milk. Can you talk to us a little bit about the process of making your soap?
Sure. To make soap, you have to have 3 basic ingredients, but we have many more. You have to have some kind of fat. We use plant-based oils as our fats. You need some kind of liquid. Most people use water. We don't use water, we use our fresh goat milk, which makes the soaps ever more nourishing and rich and long lasting. And you need to use sodium hydroxide lye to make soap. It's not going to be soap if you don't use that. It's never in the finished product. It's just there to make the chemical reaction and convert everything to soap and glycerin. So anyway, we have our big vat. This is our largest vat. Whoops. We put all our fats in the vat, and then I come over to the sink and I have my fresh goat milk, and I add the sodium hydroxide to the fresh goat milk very slowly. I take its temperature constantly. I don't want it to get over 80 degrees because it would burn the milk otherwise. When that's all incorporated, we add it to the oils. We have a big mixer, and then when it starts to get thick, then we add our essential oils. Lauren, can you show them the essential oil for lavender oatmeal? Yeah. And this is a blend of 10 different essential oils, all natural, lots of benefits from essential oils. We don't use fragrance oils or man-made perfume oils. Okay, then we mix all those things in, the oatmeal and everything, and then we open up the spigot, we pour the soap into our molds, and there it's going to stay for 3 days until it gets really hard, like it is right now. And then after that, we plane the top because we sell to, roughly 100 stores, so everything has to be very consistent in size and weight. So we plane the top, which Lauren's doing right now, so everything's the same. And then we end up with this roll. And we actually sell this as odds and ends at a really
Nothing goes to waste.
No, nothing goes to waste here,
That's
for
wonderful.
sure.
Oh, you need bar.
And then the next day, we can pop them out of the molds, and we leave them to dry another day, but then a day after that, we're gonna cut the soaps. And these are actually sample soaps.
And hotel soap.
Yes, we sell these as guest soaps to hotels. And this is what they look like.
Okay.
Then we put them in the tray. When we fill the tray up, it goes in its section over there, and it's going to stay there for a minimum of 30 days, so it dries and shrinks and cures. And then it's ready to package and go into our next building.
So from goat to soap to when it's ready to ship, how long does that take?
Oh, that takes about a month and a half at least.
So a month and a half. So from field to skin.
Yeah, that's right.
A month and a half. So
Yes.
From goat to soap, a month and a half. Wonderful. Any last things you want to talk to us about your production? Like how many different skincare products do you have now?
Well, here's a little smattering over here. We have all different kinds of soaps, and all our soaps are so gentle you can use them on your face, but we do have a facial line geared to specific skin types. We have a goat milk facial cream, unscented and scented with 11 different essential oils. We have an unscented body lotion, goat milk body lotion. We have a vegan lip balm. We have, what else, Lauren?
One of our favorite oils or butters to use is called shea nut butter, and it's fair trade certified. It's from Togo, Africa, and it kind of goes back to some of the things that I learned while I was traveling. And unfortunately, there aren't that many fair trade ingredients available, so this is one of the few that we can get access to. But it's really great for the skin. It's this really thick, buttery
Goodness,
yeah, and it's excellent for the skin, and it's kind of fun to play with.
Yeah, and even our palm oil, all our oils are certified sustainable.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, we're going to go into your
Yeah.
shop, and then you can show
Yeah, absolutely.
all your line. So now we are in their very, very charming cottage showroom where they have all their skincare products. And it's so lovely in here, and it smells just amazing. And this gives you an idea of all the products that you do have.
Yeah.
So can you talk a little bit about, for instance, this line right here with that, really showcases the local towns, and the packaging is just so beautiful.
Yes. This is a fairly new line for us, and we love it, and the people love it too. It's our crate label line. We have 4 different cities in Ventura County: Ojai, Ventura, Santa Paula, and Fillmore, all very different soaps within, and we just love them.
And so you do have a few
yours must be
soaps that are
darker.
specific to the face, and you said those ingredients are higher end.
Sure, yeah, they're just actually down here. These are our goat milk facial creams, and these are goat milk facial soaps. So they're designed for different skin types, and they're using just a higher quality oil blend. So, for example, the clarifying has witch hazel and tea tree, and remind me of a few others.
Oh, well, my favorite is Nourishing because it's for mature skin like mine, but that one has apricot kernel oil in it. It has evening primrose, which is wonderful, and my favorite is rose hip seed oil, and then it has cocoa butter, shea butter, and coconut and palm, but that's a really beautiful soap. I love it. It's probably my favorite.
So how can the watchers of our video today, how can they purchase your products?
Yeah, so I mean, they can ideally come to the farm. Just it's so fun to be here in person and to get to
On
know.
October 24th.
Yeah, Fall Farm Day, October 24th. Sign up online and get your tickets online. But that's the best way because you can come and experience everything, and you can come and see all of our products in one place. We
But
have
if someone couldn't come on October 24th, are there some local retailers where they can purchase your product?
There are. Again, we're in about 100 stores nationwide. Some of the local retailers are Lassen's in, let's see, Ventura, Camarillo, Simi Valley, Thousand Oaks.
Wonderful.
Yeah, they can also order online. We have almost all of our products online, and we can ship direct to you, or you can also select farm pickup, and then you can come to the farm to pick it up. So there's lots of ways to get our products.
Wonderful.
We're also at the Ojai Farmers Market. It's the third Sunday of every month that we're there.
The third Sunday of every month at the Ojai Farmers Market, which is my favorite farmers market because I'm from Ojai. I live in Ojai. So any last comments that you'd like to make about your goat farm and your skincare products?
Oh, I forgot one important ingredient for the Nourishing facial soap. We also add a little bit of chamomile tea, and it's actually chamomile that we grow at our Fillmore Ranch. So it's like
wonderful.
Well, it's kind of wild. They don't really grow it, but
oh yes, it's wild.
It's wild.
Yes, and that's kind of special to us too.
Well, thank you, Donna and Lauren.
Thank you.
We appreciate it. Ventura County October Farmers of the Month, Donna and Lauren. Thank you.
Thank you so much.